Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today, and thank you for joining me in Pootles Advent Countdown. 24 projects coming out to you all the way through and into December, and we're in December. 2nd of December today. Yay, can't believe it. Can I get my decorations up yet, please? Thank you. So, today's project isn't a tutorial as such. It's kind of a walkthrough with how I'm finding I'm beginning to get into and be able to do Project Life. Now, Project Life, this is one of the albums. Project Life is something that is designed for people who are busy and they can do their memory keeping quickly. That hasn't worked for me. I have found it in the past to be a chore. I have found it to be overwhelming. I've got to the point where I didn't know where to start, and so I didn't. I watched more videos than any sane person should do and confused myself even more. And it was taking the fun out of it, and I really wanted to do Project Life. The stuff in our catalogue is stunning and the coordination of it is amazing, but I just wasn't doing it because I'd print the photos and think, well, I haven't got paper that matches that. And I was getting to the point where everything was so beautifully matched that I was trying to match the photo to the papers, which didn't work, or I was trying to get a theme and I just couldn't do it. So threw the rule book out of the window and decided to do it backwards. So this album that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to flick through it in a minute for you, hasn't got any photos in it yet. So I went to our new catalogue. Well, it's not very new anymore, and this one isn't. This one's well battered, and I was on the wrong page there. And I looked at all of the Project Life stuff, which I'm probably, there it is. And I thought, I could do a lot with that. Here it is, over here. Because it's got colours that I love. I love Emerald Envy. It's got real red, love it. It's got craft. It looks adorable. I like the mini pictures, and I thought, I can do something with this. So I got it all. I got the card collection, loving that. Got the accessory pack, so cute. Haven't stamped yet, but plan to. Got the album, which is this one. And I got a pack of the page protectors. So I started with everything that they suggested for me, and I haven't added to it. And then I kind of thought, well, I don't know what's going to happen at Christmas, and I don't know if I'm going to have a picture of me holding a wreath or my children opening presents and stuff. So I decided I was going to prepare the album in advance. So not a single picture in here, and I had fun, and I've got loads of leftovers. So what I did is I sorted my page protectors out, and these ones have got 3 different shapes to them, which hopefully you can see, or 3 different styles of shapes. You've got 2 that have got vertical photo slots, which are these ones here. You've got one that's got a great big one there, which is there, and then you've got this one, and you've got a variety of each, 4 of each of them. So I actually put them in order, so I alternated them, so it was a big one, 2 small, and a whole load of little ones, and I just kept alternating them. Then I went through my pack of cards, and I don't know if I've got any spare cards left over. I think I used them all up. So what I did is I went through my big cards, pulled out the ones that had stuff on both sides that I could work with, did the same, oh, there's my stamp set, did the same with the smaller cards, went through and went, yeah, there's something nice on both sides, and it's going to be the right way round, because there's nothing worse than going, oh, I really like, oh, I can't think of an example, I really like that, but that would be the wrong way round. So I made sure everything was the right way round. Didn't put them in order. I just flicked through and went, yeah, I like that one, don't like that one, yeah, I like that one, don't like that one. And started filling my album. So you can see, and it looks like there's no room for photos, and there is, and the idea is that I can take out, I can add, what have you. And these little cute little cards here, they came in the accessory pack. I think I used them all up. I did use them all up, along with all sorts of everything. I probably should have bought another one of these. And I literally did exactly the same. Got them the right way round, and I filled it. Filled it with the cards first. This was done afterwards. All of the cards went in first, and I spaced them, and I moved them about. And the idea is that come Christmas, I can snap a photograph, I can print it out and go, that would be perfect there. So I can either add it so it sits in front of that, or take it out completely. The same with here. I think, oh, that would be a really great picture there if it's something that's family festivities. I'll just take this one out and put the photo in. These little gaps are going to be great for pictures of my little boys. So I decided that that's how I was going to play it. And because there are loads of little accessories, and you've got these great sticker sheets, here's a couple of them. Look, you see, I've barely used anything. There's so much left over, and I am very new to Project Life, though, there's probably loads more that I could do. There's letters, there's numbers. Oh, you can see I pinched the stars there and stuck them there, so that when my photo slips in there, when a photo goes in there, the stars will be over the top of it. I put little stars on there, and then I started using all of the little bits and pieces. There were some of these gorgeous wooden trees, and I put them in and made like, it's not a shaker card because it's not, you wouldn't pick up a photo album and shake it, but they're there, they've got potential to move. More there, stuck down with washi. That was the bit left behind, but I've got room for my photographs because I can take stuff out. See this one, it's got an overlay. So actually, if I think a photo needs to go on there, I'll take this bit out and I'll put it somewhere else. And same with this one. This has got an overlay on it. So I could decide, well, actually, I don't want to put Making Spirits Bright there. Slip my photograph in of my 4 boys and put an overlay in front of it. And that's the whole reason why I have set it up in advance, because I think, I know, and I know from experience, if I printed the photos out and then put those and filled round it, it wouldn't work for me. I'd never get round to doing it. I'm too busy for things like that. And it was, I had fun doing this, and it took me about an hour, maybe an hour. Like I said, I haven't stamped. These ones do move about. How cute are those? There's no stamping in it. I have this thing, I'm the wrong age to stamp on stuff. Photographs, to me a photograph lasts forever. Which is ridiculous because I can print that more, but I can't get my head around stamping on it. Room for writing. Again, I don't really journal. I've tried it. It just feels a bit daft to me. But that's me, and that is me personally. But I could put a photo in there. I could stick another one up there. But it's done, and it's literally, it is ready for the pictures. Loads of spaces there. One of these little clippy thingies. Let me get one for you. Little paper clip. Room for more photos there. There's an overlay on this one. So cute, all in the pack. And then I do have the stamp set that I can use on a whole spare sheet. Yeah, stamp set I could use on something else. And so for me, doing it like this means that I will actually make the album, because I will have loads of photographs and I will print them off and I will snip them down and chop them down. And I've done a couple of albums now. I've done one where I got the photos first and built round it and found that very hard, and I've done another one where I filled the album and then added the pictures to it and found it a much simpler process, much faster. And again, because you've got the opportunity to do different sizes for your photos, so I can show you all 3 sizes, you can have them that way and that way and that way, printing them in advance and then filling the gap, I found that very hard, whereas I can look at a photograph and go, well, that would be perfect in that bit, so I know I need to print it that size. Or I might look at it and think, well, I only want the bit in the middle, so I'm going to print it and I'm going to put it in this section. So I love the idea of Project Life. I have struggled now, and you know me, I'm very, very honest with you all. I have struggled to do it. I've struggled with the concept that it's meant to be a time saver, because it really wasn't for me. I was finding it too overwhelming and too scary almost, and didn't know where to start. And you know, as I said at the beginning of the video, I looked at so many videos and I looked at all sorts of everything, and I wasn't finding it a quick solution for memory keeping. And this is for me. And you know, I am a busy mummy of 4 boys, as well as obviously having my Stampin' Up business, and that means that I don't have a great deal of time, and I wanted to make life easier for myself. So yeah, I don't plan to be a Project Life aficionado or anything like that. You know, I might bring you another Project Life video, but I just felt that this was great for a Christmas project to do, because Christmas, for most of us, for many of us, those who celebrate it, you know, and spend lots of days celebrating Christmas, we are going to have very little time, and then sort of come January the 5th, you're like, yeah, I'm done with Christmas now, I don't want to do any more. And you don't want to be looking at Christmassy stuff like this, so do it in advance when you've got some time. You don't have to do a December daily. I know that was something that was very popular, where you took a photograph every day. I'll probably take 15 pictures on the first day and then forget for another 4. So this is just ready for me to add photos to. And like I say, it looks like there's not a lot of room for pictures, but the idea is that I take out stuff and go, that would be perfect in that spot there, and that would be great on that with this as a border background, and that would be great there, so I'm going to take that bit out and put it in instead. That's the plan. And it's worked so far for me. So, I hope you like it. Like I say, it's not a project video. I gave you a long one on Wednesday. There's a lovely one coming on Monday. But I hope you find it possibly useful. If you've been like me and you've gone, there's the doorbell, and you've thought, oh, I'm really going to struggle with project life. I hope this will help. Bye.